Hello and welcome back to EXAPUNKS. Today we are going to hack into Last Stop Snaxnet and destroy the nuclear centrifuges secretly located there. So that's crazy. Let me see if I understood that correctly. Last Stop, the convenience store chain, is actually a front for a cult. They believe the world isn't real and in the process are in the process of creating a nuclear weapon in order to escape it. And now you're going to attempt to take care of it yourself instead of alerting the authorities like a normal person. Yep. How heroic of you. Well, go on. Have your fun. Alright. So now, an array of 5 type gas centrifuges are connected to a cascade configuration. Read each of their registers and determine which has the highest pressure. Then disable that regulator. Oh, and then we have to repeat it. Fascinating. I don't like that at all. Okay, so it's kind of, what do I want to do? I'm thinking very hard right now, and that means I can't speak. So these are always going to be these 5 numbers. So I'm trying to think of a way to create a file with those 5 numbers on it, and that would allow me to delete one of them, but I'm not sure which one I should. I'm not sure exactly how to do it, because I can only test 2 numbers against each other. So I go in here and I say test if 0 is greater than 1. If yes, jump to this point. Maybe I could do 1 for each combination. That might use up all my lines, but maybe that's what I want to do. So let's mark 01, mark 02, mark 03, 04, right, okay, and then we would do mark 12, mark 13, 14, mark 23, mark 24, mark 34. Okay, so that's every combination of them. So basically, I'm going to type out an array that says test if 0 is greater than 1. If yes, then we're going to jump to 0, 2. If no, we'll jump to 1, 2. And by the time we get to the end of this, it's going to be like a flow chart. By the time we get to the end of it, we'll know who's the greatest. My problem is going to be if we eliminate 0, I can test the file I'm gonna have to put a test on each one. This is gonna get complicated, and I don't know if I like it. But make copy chooses there to file. Okay, let me see what actually happens here. I think that's gonna fail. Yeah. But if I get rid of this, hopefully it doesn't. No? Okay, so let me just do 0 through 4. Link 800. Link 799. Okay. Seek -99. So what I want to do, test f equals 0. And then false jump 1, 2. Let me see what that does exactly. So we put these 4 numbers in there, jump to where we need to be, jump back to the beginning. Does it equal 0? Yes, it does. Jump to 1, 2. Okay. Beautiful. If it does equal 0, test and I'm going to actually just copy those 4. Greater than, nope. Let's see, 1. How did I copy? Okay. Test if it's greater than, and then we're going to false jump. So if it's not greater than, false jump to 12. But if it is greater than, we're going to jump down here to 2. Test greater than 2. Again, false jump 23. Oop. Test 0 greater than 3. False jump 34. Okay, but if it's true, we get in here to mark 0, 4. Okay. It's going to be the same thing. Test greater than 4. And then false jump 4 win is what I'm going to do. And then down here, well, let's go ahead and mark 4 win, but I also want to do, we'll see. We'll add as we go. Okay, but this says did 0 win? So I'm going to seek... I'm actually... I just want to call that 4, I believe. Even though it doesn't really matter. So we're going to seek -1. Copy -1 to the file. Jump win, and then down here mark win. This is going to be link -1, link $798. Okay. Copy 0 to X. Seek -99. Okay, and then here's where we're gonna do a little jiggy. Test file equals -1. I guess false jump is down, but if it's true, if it does equal -1, then you want to copy 0 to power. Otherwise, test end of file. True jump 0, 1. Otherwise, jump up. Wait. I'm going to say we need one more line in here. Otherwise, link 800 and jump up. True jump doesn't need to be 01. True jump needs to be here. Mark here, and then we need to at rep 5, like -1 at end, jump 01. And then I think I actually want to mark 01 up here. Okay. So that's what it looks like if 0 wins. But what I'm doing is having it right every time to all 5, because I don't think there's a way to test where along the file the cursor is. If I could, I would do this in a different way. But as it is, this is what we got. Okay. So if we we're just right now we're gonna have to rewrite it for all this stuff. We just need to think of how we actually want to do it. So 0 does not equal 0 anymore. So what we're going to do is jump down here, test f equals 1, and then if it doesn't, we're going to false jump to 23. So that means both 0 and 1 are gone. I think I'm wrong. I think I'm really wrong about all this. Look at this. No, if it's false, we go to 12. Yeah, no, maybe I'm not. I was gonna say we don't have a contingency, but we do. So yeah, if it's eliminated, we go there. Yeah, that's fine. That's right. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. So yeah, if that's false, you do that. Otherwise, you're gonna test 1 greater than 2. And if it's not, you're going to jump down to 23, right? Otherwise, you move into here. Yeah, this is exactly what we want. So let me actually copy this whole line. 3, false jump. 34, I suppose. Yeah, that's right. And then here, we're going to do 1 versus 4. We're going to do a false jump to, I guess, 4 again. So 4 wins, we jump down to 4. Otherwise, yeah, this stuff should be, because yeah, this is exactly what we're gonna do. So like, you should be here. So drop that out of there. Otherwise, jump win. Okay. That feels right. Go back, do that, yeah. So if we end up at 23, test file equals 2, false jump 34. Otherwise, no, not those. Otherwise, we need some of these bad boys. Copy here. 2 greater than 3. False jump 34. Otherwise, test if 2 is greater than 4. False jump down to 4, or jump win. Okay. Same here. Test file equals 3. If it doesn't, false jump down to 4, I suppose. Otherwise, test if 3 is greater than 4. I guess true jump win would be the way to do that. And then otherwise, I think we just need to seek 1 there. Do you work? No. No, you don't. Why not? So you make this file, you copy those out there. That's fine. You jump, So what happens? You go back to the beginning of the file, you test. If it's 0, it is. Is 0 greater than 1? Yes. So we go down here. Is 0 greater than 2? No, it's not. So now we're going to go to 23. Oh, look. This is what's happening here. Okay. So let's add a couple things. Seek -99. Seek 2. And I'm going to do this here as well. Seek -99. Seek 3. And here I'm just going to do meh. Let's do -99. Let's seek 4. Let's do it like that, just to see it. And let's run it now and see if that changes anything. It did change a little bit. I'm getting 2 now instead of just 1. Alright, so we make the file, jump to the beginning of the file. Test does equal 0. Yes, it does. Is it greater than? Yes, it is. Is it greater than? No, it's not. We'll jump to 23. Okay, so we jump there. Does it equal 2? It does. Is 2 greater than 3? No, it's not. So let's jump to 34. Let's get on the 3. Does it equal 3? Yes, it does. Is it greater than 4? No, it's not. So now we'll jump to 4. Oh, look. We got the seek -1 now. Yeah, that's an issue. Okay. That is an issue. I want to see how that behaves elsewhere. Well, let's just get rid of it. Let's just get rid of that altogether. Okay, copy that there. -1, again there. Copy 0 to X, go back to the beginning of the file. Is it -0? It is not. Oh yeah, then the file. We are not. Jump up, try it again. We got that in the file. No, we're not. I feel like that's not the way it's supposed to work. Let me go back again. I didn't like what happened there. Copy the 0, go in here. Okay. Copy 0 to X, which we're not even using, so we can get rid of that. Go back to the beginning. Okay. Test if it's -1. It is not, so we're going to jump down. Test the end of the file. It's not. So we'll link 800 and jump back up. Test for -1. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Test for -1, da-da-da. And jump up. Okay, that's fine. We can drop this out because we're not using it at all. And I'm going to alt tab up to here. Okay, so we got 4 turned off. Jump in, go back to the beginning of the file. Oh, look, they changed. That's cool. Okay. Test of 0 is still here. It is. Is 0 greater than 1? It is not. So we're going to jump to 12. Now we're going to test, does it equal 1? It does. So we're going to test is 1 greater than 2. It is not, so we're going to fail jump to 23. Now we're going to make sure we're on the right one. Does it equal 2? Yes, it does. Is 2 greater than 3? Yes, it is. Is 2 greater than 4? Yes, it is. So we're going to jump to win. And here's where this is happening. So we do need to add that on. That's okay. We can fix that. So we're not going to do true jump win. We're going to do false jump 4, I suppose. False jump 4. But otherwise, how do we want to handle this? Like I don't want to do this part on the win. Oh no, I can do that on the win. So I just need to add seek -999, seek 3, jump win, and then we're gonna add these at the end of every copy. Two, one, and I'm even going to do it here. Just to make sure we're all on the same page. Do you work now? Not quite. There's one missing. Interesting. All right, so let's walk it through. And we should be able, well, no, let's just walk it. Let's just watch it. So, you made the thing. Where are you right now? Oh, right here. False jump. So the file does equal 0, of course. Is 0 greater than 1? Yes, it is. Is 0 greater than 2? No, it is not. So we'll jump to here. Get ourselves on 2 in the file. Does it equal 2? Does. Is 2 greater than 3? No, it is not. So we'll jump here, get ourselves on 3 in the file. Does it equal 3? Yes, it does. Is 3 greater than 4? No, it is not. Jump to 4, get yourself to the end of the file, copy that in, jump out, jump in here, go back to the beginning of the file, test all 5. We get a one there that we want to turn off. Now we come back, jump back up to the beginning. Does it equal 0? Yes, it does. Is 0 greater than 1? No, it's not. So we'll jump to 12. Is 1 greater than 2? No, it is not. So we'll jump down to 2, get ourselves on the point in the file. Is 2 greater than 3? Yes, it is. Is 2 greater than 4? Yes, it is. Get yourself on point, jump to win, put it to -1, jump in here, start looking at what to turn off. Turn off number 1 is what we're saying? No, number 2, which is the middle one. Okay, so we're good there. Turn that off, everything's good so far. Check, check, check. Jump back, get yourself back up to the top. Jump in, go back to the beginning of the file. Is it a 0? Yes, it is. Is 0 greater than 1? No, it's not. So we're going to jump to 12. Is it a 1? Yes, it is. Is 1 greater than 2? Yes, it is. Okay. Get ourselves on file. This file goes, no, it doesn't. Go to 3. Oh, okay. I see. I see what's happening here. I see exactly what happened. I'm not entirely sure what to fix it with right now. Oh. Yeah, this is another one of those stump situations. Because what happens is 2 is greater than wait, what the fuck? Is 1 greater than 2? Yes it is. Is 1 greater than 3? No, it's not. So you're going to jump to 34. Yeah, that should be fine. Why wouldn't that continue to work? You'll jump to 34. Is 3 greater than 4? Yes, it is. Go back to the beginning, find your spot. Yeah, that's still working. Why wouldn't that be fine? Jump in here, start looking around. Fine, fine, fine. Turn that one off. Woo. And now you're going to come back. Okay, this is good. Everything's fine here. Back to the beginning. This file equals 0. Yes, it does. Is 0 greater than 1? Yes, it is. Is 0 greater than 2? Yes, it is. 3, 4. Okay. Go back to the beginning. -1 to file. Jump back here. Jump in. Do your thing. Turn that one off. Okay, test them all. Yeah, this is all still fine. Go back. Here we are. Back to the beginning of the file. This file equals 0. Yes, it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. Well, that's fine. Fail jump 1, 2. Okay. Does file equal 1? Yes, it does. Is 1 greater than 2? Yes, it is. Is 1... What? Wait, what? Why did that fail? Why did that fail? Is 1 greater than 2? That was the question, and the answer is yes. Oh, it's just jump 23? That should have been a fail jump 23. That should be the last problem. Oh, but he doesn't know how to quit. He doesn't know how to quit. So he was successful, he just needs to leave no trace. So I have 14 lines to add in a contingency that he checks to see if he's done. Okay, so he links in, and then we're just going to do a little tester right here. Test equals 0. Just like that. Copy, mark done. Failed done. That's it. Okay. And I could do this in a different way, but I'm choosing not to. Jump, kill. Wipe. So he jumps in there. Does 0 equals 0? If it does not equal 0, we start doing what we were just doing. If it does equal 0, we test 1. If it doesn't equal 0, we keep doing what we're doing. If it does, we check 2. If it doesn't equal 0, we keep going. If it does, we check 3. If it doesn't equal 0, we keep going. If it does, we check 4. And at this point, we are going to, if 4 equals 0, we're going to jump down, we're going to wipe the file and die. If it does not equal 0, we're going to keep going. And that should be a working prototype with 99 lines. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. You got to see the walkthrough as I was trying to bug fix it, so you don't really need one of those. And yeah, just that little bit I added there at the end. We jump into the pressure reading station. We could have done it there. We could have done it on the cylinders themselves. I chose to do it here because it felt a little bit easier. So, yeah, we test if 0 is 0. If it's not, then we're going to skip the rest of the tests. And so we would never get to the test for 4, if anything, before 4 fails. So once we get to the test for 4, we can true jump to kill, because then we know that all 5 are 0. Understand? I hope so. Terrible, terrible histograms, but that's okay. You know, I've never taken too much pride in those. So, the part about the world not being real. I think maybe they were onto something. It would explain some things. They didn't have the right idea with how to deal with it, of course, but there's something I've been suspicious about for a while now, and I'm going to have to do some more tests. Been a strange week. Stranger than usual? I don't know. I just feel off somehow. Oh. On? Someone switched Hydro back on. Ha! Phoenix switches Hydro box back on. Smiley. Seriously though, I've been feeling weird and restless. It's like bad energy just reverberating around the universe. And with that, I have to thank you all so very much for watching. But you know, it's like two videos in the last 10 days, something like that. You know, we've been missing it a little bit, but I hope to be back on it from today, next week. I hope to be back on it. So that'll be the week, the 17th. You know, that's when I hope to be back. We'll see. But for right now, I do have a couple hours here, so I'm going to go right into Mitsusen HDI 10 and do our visual cortex. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.